These long dog days of summer, I mean, we just made it through a heat wave. Mama was parched through this heat wave. I was hitting up Dunkin' every single day, and I will continue to probably for the rest of my days, but especially this summer. Dunkin' is helping everyone stay cool this summer with its lineup of refreshers. These drinks are packed with bold, fruity flavors and served ice cold. It's amazing. Dunkin' refreshers are the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. I like to start my morning with them personally, and then sometimes I go back for a second one because I'm just feeling crazy. They come in a variety of delicious flavors, including fan favorites mango pineapple and strawberry dragon fruit. And then for a limited time, there's black cherry and there's pink pineapple. I'm going to tell you something right now, and it's a bold claim, let me tell you, but I stand behind it. Pink pineapple will change your life. It is so good. It has me feeling like I'm sitting in a pool, resort side, just living, honey. It's so yummy. Try your favorite flavor with green tea, sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin's all-new limeade. I haven't tried the limeade yet, but I'm going to. Usually I get my drinks made with green tea and occasionally lemonade, but I do really like the green tea. Or if you don't want to build your own, try one of Dunkin's curated refreshers like the Cherry Lime Ricky or the Ultimate Pink Daydream. The Cherry Lime Ricky, scrumptious. I could drink like 3 of these a day. They're so freaking yummy. Head to Dunkin' today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin' refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice. Limited time offer. Chilling crime cases are mysterious, but finding coverage shouldn't be. With the State Farm Personal Price Plan, you have options and can personalize your plan to help create an affordable price so you can get back to cracking all of life's bigger cases. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can choose to bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Head to statefarm.com to get a quote. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Save even more during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. My Lowe's Pro Rewards members save up to 20% on in-stock molding when you spend $250 or more. And save up to 20% on in-stock pre-hung interior doors when you buy 6 or more. Load up today on the materials you need and get the most out of Pro Savings Days. Members get more at Lowe's. Valid through 7/31 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. See Lowes.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
Hey, weirdos. I'm Miranda.
And I'm Coraline Jones.
That was so deeply upsetting. And that's all. Just kidding. It's morbid.
It's morbid.
Can you do that again? I don't want you to, but I also want you to.
I'm Coraline Jones. I said it with a good
time.
accent the first time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be like pleathering all over the place, I just realized. ASMR. Can't believe she's wearing pleather. It's fall of 2025.
Listen, it's raining, okay?
That's not in my newest.
It's raining?
Not in my newest print here.
I don't give a shit. I'm Coraline Jones, bitch.
I don't. Hello? I was gonna say, nice cerulean hair.
It's blue.
It's not just blue.
You're not my mom.
Okay. I'm your other mother.
Or as my youngest would say, the udder mother.
Udder butter.
Hey.
We both got really bad sleep scores last night on our Oura ring, so this is gonna be crazy.
It really is.
But here we are, Coraline Jones and Miranda Priestley. Which also, I didn't even plan this to be as topical as it is. You originally were going to be somebody else.
Yeah, which I'm going to be next week.
And I'm going to pivot
to
be something even funnier.
Yep.
But I said to Alaina before we got started here, I said, I've never felt more like myself.
I looked over at Ash and I just was like, something about this works. Like, I think everything about this works.
Thank you.
I just looked over and I was like, that's right.
Yeah,
that's correct.
I feel great right now.
As you should.
I don't know that I'd ever get this haircut. I'm not saying it's a bad haircut. It's
maybe you will. You don't know.
I don't know. Who knows
You don't know
the
how
future?
you're going to feel.
Not me.
You know, because you look great.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. It would be a lot to style this haircut every day, I feel.
that's how then you get older and you get it styled.
Oh, yes.
That's your luxury.
Oh, God, I can't wait for that luxury. We say all the time we should start doing that.
I know.
We
I would
don't.
love to do.
Well, and you know why?
anything.
Because we have to redo your listener tales.
We
and that's
do.
important, too.
Because listener tales are.
Brought to you by... Wait, should I do it in Miranda Priestley voice?
Yes.
Brought to you by you, for you, from you, and all about you.
That's all.
That's all. I love saying that. I used
love
to...
it.
There was a girl on my softball team, and her and I would do that all the time. That's all.
That's all. I like when he says, you've become an incubus of viral plague. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Anytime one of my kids gets sick, I'm like, oh, you're an incubus of viral plague.
I need to rewatch The Devil Wears Prada. I haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah, because the new one is being filmed, isn't it?
I think it's done.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah, the mini trailer. It's not... people say the trailer came out. Sorry, my glove broke and I'm upset about it. It's really like a teaser.
I haven't even seen the teaser.
I haven't either. I just heard that it came out.
Maybe it's a lie.
It's not. They watched it on Sup. And
It's
I
a
was
lie.
listening. It's not. I heard it on Sup. It's real.
Sup said it's real, okay?
Sup said it's real, so it's real to
And we
me.
believe Carrie and Lara.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
That's all.
All right, so should I start?
Yeah.
Let's start
Start.
with a listener tale. How about that?
I think that's the best way to start.
So this one's called The Chained Man, and shut the fuck up, Ash. You're a Gemini, so of course it's always about you. How do I know? Because I'm a Gemini too.
I was offended when I first started reading this. I was like, wow, is this hate mail? And then I was like, oh, you too? Okay.
Imagine if it was just like The Chained Man and shut the fuck up, Ash.
Yeah.
I'd fight you.
Yeah. Oh my God, thank you.
I would.
Alaina would fight you.
I would.
You guys think that, well, not you guys, but some people think that Alaina's mean to me, but if anybody's actually mean to me, she'll pummel them.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
Helga Pataki.
I will.
That would be such a good listener tales costume, Helga Pataki.
Oh my God, yeah.
Storing that in my vault.
In the vault.
Yep.
In the vault.
Go listen to the rewatcher.
All right, please listen to it. It's unhinged and
Please.
hilarious. Let me start with, yes, use my name. I will have a literal heart attack when, not if, I hear it on the pod. Good thing both my kiddo and husband know CPR.
Like we said, low sleep scores. Hello?
It says that.
It says ha ha ha. That's for, it's actually lowercase though.
I took it as that.
Ha ha ha! The girl. What?
That's how I read it. And get your butts ready because here's the smoke. That's what it says.
I'm reading it.
Thank you for making my...
Is it because you're dressed like a little kid that you're like absolutely fucking unhinged?
Maybe.
You're just like, LOL! It's past my bedtime!
It is past my bedtime. I need a nap.
4:30 in the afternoon.
It is past my bedtime right now. I got a bad sleep score. It says, thank you, in all capital letters.
You're welcome.
Okay? For making my hour-long commute way more enjoyable. But I have to not listen to the episodes I really want to listen to because my 13-year-old is in the car with me. I love your podcast so much, and that's coming from someone who has been anti-podcast for years.
Anti-podcast?
Whoa, due to my inability to maintain focus on anything longer than 30 seconds. Thanks, ADHD.
Relatable.
My sister introduced me to you with a story from my home state, New Mexico, and now it's all I want to talk about. No, you're all I want to talk about. I can't.
Don't even edit any of this out. Just
Don't.
leave this crazy shit
Leave
in.
it all in.
Leave it in.
in.
Mikey just turned around and literally went.
Did I do something bad?
No, you didn't. She's just fucking crazy
I'm
right
unhinged.
now.
I'm a feral child.
Leave
right
that
now.
in too. That was adorable.
Look,
Did I
where
do
am I?
something bad?
Anti-podcast.
ADHD,
Introduced
New
me
Mexico.
to you. New Mexico.
can't.
And now you're all I want to talk about. I can't because I work with kids, but you're all my husband hears about now. And based on the few stories that read from New Mexico, yes, we have a ton of flesh pedestrians, chupacabras, both of which I've seen, and tons of ghosts. We are a super haunted state. Come visit. Just don't whistle. I won't.
Yeah,
I
do you
won't.
know about that?
Isn't that in the Appalachians too?
Yeah, I think that's everywhere.
I just think whistling is fucked up,
I hate whistling.
you know?
I'm not somebody who really whistles. Drew loves to whistle.
I love to whistle, actually.
I don't like whistling. I had a boss that had a whistle. It was like, it sounds really awful, but it was like necessary. If like we were in if I was in another part of a salon, he had to whistle to get my attention. But now when I whistle, I'm like, what?
What?
Like when I hear a whistle.
I love to whistle, but I won't do it in the Appalachians or in New Mexico.
Do you know I don't even know if I've ever heard you whistle? No, I'm not calling you out saying you don't whistle. That was a good whistle.
I can do an out whistle or an in whistle.
Oh, see, I can only do an in whistle. But out? This
My
is me
out is
trying to out.
way better.
My in is the only one that works.
That's the only one I got.
That's all I got. I got one
I
whistle.
got one whistle.
And that's it.
Ash, Geminis are always the center of attention, so shoulder shrug. Heck and shame. Oh, well, for everyone else, we're the coolest.
Yeah, we fucking are. That's right.
Whatever. Alaina, I'm also very short. Good job. 5 foot and proud.
Good job.
Says the Capricorn. 5 foot and proud. And if I ever get tired of teaching, currently I'm teaching 5th grade and I'm a CPR instructor. I want to go to school for mortuary sciences. All right, you're pretty fucking cool.
See,
All right, you're pretty fucking cool.
that's a win for both
Anyways,
of us.
I've included a 14-point double-spaced pot-au-feu, a picture of my sons on Halloween, and a picture of my family when I was a baby. I want to start by saying that my mom was the most beautiful and kind person you could meet. She made and kept friends wherever she went. It's been almost 20 years since she passed, and her photo is still hanging up in the office she worked at.
Aww.
Her best friend basically acts as my mom now, and she's also supportive and amazing, but she isn't going to be part of this story.
Will she
my-
be part of the next one?
Maybe. My mom was special. And I don't mean that as in she's my mommy, so of course she is special, but she had an electric quality to her. She had this radiating energy that people felt. She drew people towards her, which was extra funny because she rebuilt computers for low-income kids in her free time. This was the late 90s, so no need to worry much about the internet. Ba-ding, ba-ding, I knew exactly what that was.
Oh my god, and that shows our age difference because that's literally the reason I made you read this.
Ba-ding, ba-ding.
What's the ba-ding ba-ding?
It would do this
Oh,
da-ding, like before
I can
it
hear
started.
it. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about now. When I first read this, I was like, I don't know what that means, but I know Alaina will, so
did.
that's why I forced you to read the
I
first
knew
one.
immediately. See, we are one. We are one. Also, I don't know your name.
Oh, Rose. Such a pretty name.
Oh, Rose.
But that's a beautiful name.
Rose. I
up.
freaking love you.
Technically down, I guess.
I freaking love you. All right, Rose. Another important fact about her electric quality was that anytime she left the house after dark, the streetlights would turn off. Another important fact about her electric quality was that anytime she left the house after dark, the streetlights would turn off when she drove under them and then turn back on once she had passed. She was interdimensional.
Fuck yeah, she was.
And while it may seem random, my mom's favorite jeans had a strip of piano key fabric down the side of one leg. We have no pictures of my mom in these pants. Remember this. Okay. I'm interested. You've hooked me.
You got me with the piano pants, I gotta
You've
tell you.
hooked me with those piano pants and the streetlights.
Yeah, the street light, I mean.
Yeah.
And the interdimensional.
And the interdimensional.
You just
of it
really
all.
got me.
Rose,
And
you got
us.
me. You got me, Rose.
Yeah.
She was also followed by number 23, to be specific. She was born on the 23rd, died on the 23rd, had 2 10s and 3 1s in her wallet when she died. Her social added up to 23, and she found some mathematical equation to make her name, Bellin, add up to 23.
Isn't that
Whoa,
crazy?
That's crazy.
That's also a cool name.
Yeah. I will try to make it short, but I know you won't care. We
don't.
This starts when my mom was a kid, so I don't remember every detail I was told, but I remember enough to still get the chills when I think about it. I almost burped. I'm sorry, everybody.
That would have been
my mom,
horrible.
My mom grew up in a very haunted house in downtown Santa Fe, New Mexico. We found out that the woman who had originally owned the home murdered her 2 children and hung their bodies on the porch
Yeah.
before killing herself after she had learned her husband had died in war.
That's like hella tragic.
That's fucked up.
It's really fucked up.
The little boy was killed in the bathtub and would frequently climb out of the bathtub to flush the toilet.
Like
He
in
would-
the afterlife.
Yeah, and would playfully chase my uncle around the house and then hide from him. My uncle is 12 years younger than my mom and did not realize this boy was a ghost until he was much older.
Oh, that's so fucking spooky.
Oh, we don't know exactly where the girl was killed, but my mom slept in her room. For years, my mom would have a dream of a man chained in her closet.
Ew.
My mom would wake up in her dream to his moans, and she would get out of bed, feed him, bathe him, and keep him company until morning when it was time to really wake up.
That's something. Where are you looking?
Anywhere
Where you
but
going?
there.
Anywhere but there.
What the fuck?
That's wild.
Okay. My mom never told me if she asked why he was chained up. That's valid. But
she didn't need to know.
She never really felt threatened by him. I'm going to be honest with you. My first question to him would be, how'd you find yourself in this predicament, sir?
Yeah, you gotta ask hard-hitting questions.
You gotta. Those are important questions. She didn't feel threatened, though. She said during these years she was exhausted and felt like she was actually awake during these dreams. After years of caring for him, he asked my mom if she could unlock the chains. Because he had earned her trust. She did.
No.
In turn, he locked her in the chains.
Fuck.
And until she had moved out of the house, she would wake up in her dream to the sound of her own moans and chained in the closet.
So she would wake up chained in the closet, kind of, but
Moaning.
not, and also in her bed hearing herself in the closet.
Don't-
I hate that.
Here's the thing. If you wake up to a man chained in your closet moaning,
Call the police. First
ask him, sir, how did you find yourself in this predicament?
Well, that's actually secondly after you call the police.
This feels like a pickle, sir.
Yeah.
How'd you get into it?
Yeah.
And then go from there. You know, go from there.
After, you call the
Call the
police.
authorities. Every time I had to go to this home, I couldn't sleep. I fucking wonder why. Thankfully, my grandma sold it long before I stopped talking to her for offering me $500 to get an abortion.
That's fucked up.
Damn. I am not anti-abortion, but I am let me tell you what to do, which is all my grandmother does.
Tell your grandma to foff.
It's true. Anywho, weird things for my mom didn't end there. She had seen numerous ghosts throughout her lifetime, but the chain man still gives me chills. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was in 6th grade. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Went into remission and then diagnosed with bone cancer on my first day of freshman year in August of 2003.
Which also 2003.
Yeah.
2 and 3.
She had to stop working and became miserable even though she hid it from my sisters and I as best she could. Her sister decided to take her to Hawaii for 2 weeks in November 2003 because my mom was born there, but had not been back since she was 2.
Literally exact same.
You're like, girly. When they were on their way back with a pit stop in LA, because that's where my aunt lived. I wonder if that's LA or Louisiana.
I don't know.
My-
Probably LA because that's on the way back from
true.
Hawaii.
My mom took a fall on the plane and had to be rushed to the ER. They found that the cancer had spread to her brain. My grandmother flew me out to LA to say goodbye.
Her godmother. That's so sad.
That's so sad. During the time I was there, my mom slowly became less and less aware as her body deteriorated and shut down. During this time, she said she could see a gold light coming from the other side of the wall. She felt its warmth and she wanted to get closer to the person the light was radiated from. She also kept talking to the empty chairs. She would say things to them as if she could see all her children as babies sitting there, bathing in the gold light and waiting for her to make her journey to the other side.
I have such not even chills, like the walm.
Yeah. Oh.
Isn't it crazy? Like, do you follow those like nurses on TikTok, like hospice nurses? And they all say the same things. Like, there's such a progression of when somebody is dying, and like everybody like across the board talks to things that you can't see.
Yeah, like
in
people
the room
that aren't there.
But it's like they're clearly having actual conversations.
Yes, and it's like across the board.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's like people who have died.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird.
There's something. The very last time she was lucid, she looked at me and said, "I love you, sweetie." She passed away a few hours later. I was 14.
That's also, first of all, I'm so sorry that you lost your mom at such a young age. And that's also the crazy part of when people pass is they'll go into these moments where like they're completely lucid after just being somewhere else entirely.
No, that's so true.
It's so crazy. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. I happen to be somebody that struggles with people pleasing. So a lot of times I will build things up and up and up and up and up and then kind of get to the point where I'm like, I need to let this out to this person. Even in 2026, that stigma and just stigma in general can get in the way of a lot of things, like getting support for your mental health. Maybe you've encouraged friends to consider therapy while avoiding taking that first step yourself because you're busy. You're worried about what other people might think, or telling yourself that you should handle this all alone. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, can be a space to slow down and talk through what's been building before it feels unmanageable. Just take a short questionnaire to identify your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp will handle the initial therapist matching work for you. Their industry-leading match rate means BetterHelp typically gets it right the first time. Feel confident knowing BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully qualified. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Find support with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/morbid. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/morbid.
Some flavors can only be crafted by nature. One sunny day, a honeybee discovered a mysterious apple blossom and carried its pollen to a Honeycrisp tree. Months later, something extraordinary was born. The Sugar Bee apple, with notes of honey, caramel, and molasses, balanced by bright sweetness and an extra crisp crunch. Sugar Bee apples elevate everything from charcuterie boards and salads to baked treats and everyday snacking. Ready for some inspiration? Download our free recipe book and discover delicious ways to enjoy Sugar Bee apples at hellosugarbee.com. Sugar Bee apples, from bee to you.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie. One thing I've learned is that you buy a house, but you make it a home. For decades, Angie's helped millions of homeowners hire skilled pros for the projects that matter. Angie, the one you trust to find the ones you trust. Find a pro for your project at Angie.com.
When I was 16, I had one of my best friends, ex-Tina, read Christina, spend the night. We had decided to invite another one of our friends because she was a little depressed and we wanted to be there for her. Let's call her Luna.
Aw,
That's a cool name.
I like that name.
We were hanging out in my room listening to music, eating snacks, and giggling over boys.
Oh, those were the days.
Luna got the sudden urge to go out to the kitchen and get some water. She said it had to be in a glass and it had to be from the fridge.
We love a girl who knows what she wants.
Hydration is important. When she came back and she didn't have water and her face was white, she said there's a woman in the living room who wanted to see me.
I'd be like, what?
I'd be like, that's a no for me. Yeah. We walked out there cautiously because the only other person home was my dad and he had been asleep for hours at this point. We walked into the empty living room and Luna then realizes that she is looking at the ghost of my mother. She said her long brown hair was resting on the chair she was sitting in and her jeans had piano keys on them. Because remember, there was no picture with the piano key jeans.
Yeah, so that was such a specific detail.
Yeah. I immediately started crying as Luna repeats the words, I have held dear and close to my heart. I love you, sweetie. She then says, look for the number.
Oh, fuck.
Luna becomes quiet as I softly sob. It was probably actually a loud, ugly cry. After a few minutes, Luna then looks around and asks why we're in the living room. We tell her everything that happened, and she has no memory of any of it.
She
doesn't even remember wanting water in a glass from the fridge, the only thing my mother ever drank.
Oh, fuck.
Wow. A few years pass, and now I am 19 and pregnant. On my drive over to tell my father the news, every single car that passed me had a 23 on their license plate.
My goosebumps will not go away.
Now, every time I have big news, passing my GED tests, getting divorced from my first son's dad, getting married to my current husband, getting pregnant again, graduating college, becoming a teacher. What about us?
I know. Okay, accomplishments,
Congrats.
mama.
I see 23 constantly. This has also happened when I have had big bad news. My father died of liver failure in 2015.
I'm sorry.
When we got his ashes back, his ashes tag was 5873. 5 plus 8 plus 7 plus 3 is, 23. You guessed it, 23. Is this my mother telling me that she's there and still supporting me from the afterlife?
Yes,
it is. The morning after my father died, a friend of mine called me crying. She said she had a dream of two women carrying my father's soul away. Ooh, I gotta chill.
Yeah.
She described my mother and my paternal grandmother perfectly, even though she had never seen a picture of either of them. If I'm driving and feeling nervous because it's a big DUI party night or something just feels off, street lights will turn off. The night that street lights don't turn off, cannot keep driving. And numerous times there have been fatal or near fatal accidents near a route I would have been driving.
That's crazy.
I have numerous small stories like this and thank my mother every single time. My kids have both giggled uncontrollably at her photos, like they play with her often and know she was a big goofball and only wanted people to be happy.
Aww.
I guess I will end this now by saying keep it weird, but not so weird that you're a creepy ghost man in chains in a young girl's closet. Earn her trust and then lock her in the chains when she frees you. But also do keep it so weird that you send your children signs as a ghost and make your grandbabies laugh uncontrollably even though you never got to meet them.
Aww.
Rose.
That's a crazy and beautiful story.
That
Rose.
was unbelievable. That was terrifying and really beautiful.
And touching. Yeah.
I loved it.
That hit like every one.
That hit every bone in
All
my
of them.
bod.
It hit
Rose.
all of my body that is
It
just
did.
made of bones.
I loved it.
All right, my next one is listener tale. That time that I pissed on a rapist MacBook Pro.
I'm in.
I'm obsessed.
I'm in.
Good afternoon, spooky sisters.
Good afternoon.
Literally perfect because it is afternoon.
It is.
Please find my double-spaced 14-point puttifa attached. I adore y'all and hope you enjoy this tale. Please pick me, Deb.
She did.
She did. Hello, my lovely witches. My name is Sam, and my pronouns are she, her, and hers. Thank you.
Sam.
Hello, Sam. You can use my name because there are a billion Sams out there. You can use the other names in this story because one of them also has a super common name like mine. I actually married someone with the same name as his. Haha. I am a long-time listener, maybe like 3 years, I don't know. But I was with y'all underwater, if you know what I mean.
Hell yeah.
That's a true blue.
Yeah.
I'm writing from Alaina's favorite place in the world, NOLA.
Nola.
We'll love to hear it.
Nolans.
Here comes the gushy, mushy love. I truly adore y'all. Alaina, I read your book in like 2 days.
Oh, thank you.
It was so incredible. The twist!
The twist.
I was mind blown emoji.
Oh, I love it.
Same, that's a great fucking twist. I'm just really proud of you and so happy you get to influence so many people with your badassery.
Oh, thank you.
That's so sweet.
That was really nice.
Ash, congrats on your engagement. That's so funny because it's actually almost my 2-year anniversary. It's like a couple days away. I got married a little over a year ago now, and my best piece of advice is to try to not be super stressed out all day. Once the actual day comes, there will very likely be things that didn't go as planned. It's hard when you spent so much time and money, to be honest, but there's literally nothing you can do about it. So go get your mans and know that everything works out how it's meant to.
That was really nice.
That was so nice. And
So
you know what?
true.
It did. Like, there was like very minimal things that went wrong, but when they
Never really
did,
matters.
I was like, I just want to marry Drew.
Yeah.
That was your best advice that you
Yep.
gave me too. For example, it literally rained on all my guests as they waited for me to walk down the aisle. And of course, the rain stopped just for me.
Oh, hell yeah.
I felt bad for my guests, but like, I can't control the weather. Sorry, guys. Anyway, time for my actual tale. It's a bit of a mix. Kind of funny at the beginning, but gets very serious and fucked up at the end. Please do enjoy my double-spaced puttifa, and I hope y'all enjoy it.
I'm ready.
We're going to enjoy the shit out of it. In 2010, I started at the University of Georgia, present college football national champions. Woo! Sorry, I had to. I don't know what that means, but
Well, all right.
you guys go. I joined a sorority.
I love a sorority.
You spelled it like that, like with the uppercase, lowercase letters, which was pretty common in big southern schools back then. From a quick Google search, about 29% of the students at UGA join. That's crazy. Anywho, I got invited to go to a frat party with one of my best friends from high school, Billy. Billy has also come out since college, which seems like an unnecessary fact, but plays into the story, because I definitely felt super safe with him, and we were not sexually attracted to each other.
'Twas platonic.
I love it. So I go to the party, drink a ton, and we go back to Billy's dorm at some point in the middle of the night. Okay, so why didn't I go back to my own dorm? I don't know. Definitely wasn't trying to fuck Billy, but I guess I just didn't want the night to end.
Definitely wasn't trying to fuck Billy.
I love
That's for sure.
And then who knows? Not me. Probably because I was so fucked up that Billy wanted to make sure I was safe and he wasn't allowed to go in my dorm. Okay.
Oh,
Now-
Billy's a good guy.
He is a good guy. Now I need to back up a bit and give y'all a little info on my dorm room. I chose my dorm because it was one of the only dorm buildings that had their own sinks. All of the dorms on campus had community bathrooms, but only 2 or 3 of the super small dorms had their own sinks, which was one of mine. The other huge dorms didn't have sinks, but they were cooler for some reason. I don't know. So I stayed with my friends in the cool dorms fairly often. But when I did stay in my own dorm and I had to go pee in the middle of the night because I drank like a fish pretty much every fucking day of college, I used to pee in my own sink. Vomit emoji times 1,000. It's very shameful to admit this as a grown woman, but I promise you, everyone was doing it in college.
I hope.
He said, I hope. He said, I hope you have shame.
I hope you're ashamed. How dare you? Oh, Nicholas.
I promise you everyone was doing it in college. We were repulsive. We were living off Four Locos and ramen noodles. We had just left our parents' houses. For the first time in our lives, we were wild animals.
Holy shit.
You can judge me. Hell, I'm judging me. Also, yeah, I had a roommate. She hated me. I would have hated me too. Sorry, Kay. And yes, this is the same sink that we brushed our teeth in. I know. She goes, I know. I'm trash. Okay, so now that that's over, I can get on with my story. I woke up in the middle of the night in Billy's dorm, and I really had to pee. I'm half asleep, and I'm still wasted as fuck. So I go to Billy's roommate's desk, where his open laptop was sitting, and I stand up on his desk chair, turn around, pull down my pants, squat, and piss all over his roommate's open laptop. And then she goes, yup, I did that.
Yup, I did that.
How do I know I did that? Well, honestly, I don't. I don't remember it at all.
Oh my God.
I woke up the next morning to Billy's roommate, whose name is Butch, shouting that one of us had spilled a drink all over his laptop.
In some form.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Billy immediately started apologizing, and so did I. We told him we would pay for it. I changed into some of Billy's sweats. Shacker clothes were like a badge of honor back in the day. So weird. I'm obsessed. College is such a wild time.
It is.
And we left to go to the dining hall for breakfast. The second we closed the door, Billy goes, Sam, you peed on his laptop last night. I was like, what the fuck? No, I didn't. And he was like, dude, I saw you in the middle of the night go pee on it. And I was like, what the fuck? At this point, I had known Billy for a long ass time and I knew he wasn't lying. And I realized that that laptop unfortunately was located in the same spot as my sink was located in my dorm.
I love that he's just like,
Facepalm.
girl, I saw you pee on that laptop.
What a fucking solid ass
one.
friend though, because he
Yeah.
was like, damn, sorry that we spilled a drink on that.
And then
Like,
as soon
our
as the door
bad.
closes, he's like, yo, I saw you piss on that laptop.
He's like, hey bitch, what were you doing?
damn.
So now I need to figure out how to pay for this piss computer as a broke college
Piss
kid
computer.
who can't tell her single mom that she was blackout drunk and pissed on a $2,000 computer. So I tell Butch that I'm sorry I spilled a drink on his computer and I was going to have to try to find random jobs to pay him back for it.
Or just be like, I didn't do it.
Yeah, I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's your fucking laptop and
Yeah.
your fucking problem. He agrees and goes and gets a rental laptop. Well, let's just say waiting tables at the local watering hole with super creepy old men wasn't making that $2,000 happen very
Shocking.
quickly. Yeah, honestly. I had only saved up a few $100s before I get a call from the dean of something important as fuck from UGA telling me if I didn't pay this guy back in some super short ass amount of time that he would be pressing charges that may lead to my expulsion.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
It's also like for spilling a drink,
Like,
quote
come
unquote.
on.
Like, fuck off.
Sure, you pissed on the laptop, but he didn't know that.
He
at
didn't know
first.
that. Although maybe he figured it out and then that's when he was like, I'm going to press charges.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Turns out that Butch's dad was some super entitled asshole who literally thinks that he can do anything to
there you
anyone.
go.
So I cried a ton and I called my mom and I had to tell her everything. She lended me $2,000 and I try to give it to Butch. And then this asshole has the audacity to tell me I also have to pay for his rental laptop.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. A whole bunch. Okay, y'all, I know that's fair, but it
No,
was
fuck
no,
that.
it's not. It was super, super hard for my mom to even find $2,000.
Yeah.
And I knew that Butch's family was rich as fuck, so it just felt icky.
It is icky.
It is. Fuck them. I called my mom back. I got another $800 or something for the rental laptop, and I finally paid back Butch for the water damage.
Water damage.
Hey, maybe you were really hydrated. It was probably a lot of water. Well, actually, you weren't. Never mind. I go on with my life. I eventually pay my mom back, and all's good. About a year later, I move out of the dorms and into the sort. Did you say I'm moving? Where are you going?
Nicholas, where are you going?
Don't go to Georgia. This gal might piss on your laptop
Don't leave me.
if you have one.
Let me know where you're going.
You guys really bonded, huh?
We did.
It's crazy. All right, so fast forward, I moved out of the dorms into the sorority house. I get a call from Billy, and I was like, what the fuck? We don't call, we text. Calling is like super cringe.
Honestly, yeah.
It is, don't call me. So I either thought that one of our high school friends had died or something, or that Billy was just butt dialing me, but I picked up. Billy, Sam, Butch got arrested for raping a girl.
Holy shit.
Me, huh? Billy, check your phone. Me, opens article to the news story. I'm vomiting. Not actually, but my body was convulsing and my heart was racing. For those who can't see this article, Butch is shown with bloody claw marks all over his face. He attacked a girl and attempted to rape her on a sidewalk at 2:30 a.m. on a Monday.
Oh my God.
And then, trying to flee the police, dove butt-ass naked into a lake to try to get away. What a fucking vile piece of garbage.
Fuck that guy.
He didn't get away.
I love that you just wrote, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't, by the way.
He didn't get away. The part that infuriates me beyond belief is that because his dad is super rich and has friends with connections or something, Butch only had to go to jail for a few days.
Oh, fuck that.
And he was let out on $10,000 bond, and all he had to do was serve community service and be on probation. What the fuck?
What the fuck indeed?
It still fucks with me that I slept in the same room as this monster. I'm not ignorant to the fact that a broken laptop is nothing compared to what could have happened. To conclude, fuck you, Butch. That wasn't a spilled drink. That was my piss.
Hell yeah. It's like, I pissed on your laptop,
I pissed
Butch.
on your laptop.
Fuck that.
I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all keep it weird, but not so weird that you use your sink as a toilet because you're a lazy piece of trash. P.S. Let me know if you want to hear the story about how I saw my first not in a cadaver lab dead body the night before my wedding.
Of course I want to hear that.
Would you even have to ask?
Yeah, come on.
P.P.S. Here's a cute picture of me and my Will during our second line at our wedding in NOLA, and of course, a pic of our cute little puppy Coda on our wedding day. Nicholas was like, I know your dog Coda.
It's been so great. I loved your wedding.
I love your wedding.
Holy shit, Sam.
That was such a good story, Sam.
I am. Wow.
Sam, yeah, the
scary.
universe just knew that you should have pissed on that
It's
guy's
true.
laptop. I can't believe you pissed in your sink, girl, but, you know, we've all done some gross shit.
Yeah, I had no idea that pissing in a sink was such a common occurrence.
I was a trash human for a really, really long time, and I never pissed in a sink.
Damn.
I pissed outdoors.
She really just called you out.
Yeah,
just so you
I'm
know,
sorry.
Sam.
I didn't mean that.
She said me, I was a trash human, but I never was that trashy.
But, like, non-derogatory.
That was very Miranda Priestley.
It was.
You were like, not me, couldn't be me.
I wasn't that trashy.
Oh, I did?
It's actually super weird because I don't even know if you can see that. I'm telling you a story. Sweater weather. Okay. I don't know if you can see this on the video. You can leave this in, but I'm really in a place of leaving it in. This just keeps getting lowered. I'm trying to talk. I'm sorry that you're sad. You can
Sorry,
get through to
Nicholas.
us. Are you pushing my microphone down though? Because as I'm telling stories, it's like going lower and lower, I think.
Maybe it is Nicholas. You trying to get our attention?
Nicholas.
What's going on, Nicholas?
Don't be sad. We got your back, homie.
Yeah, we love you, Nicholas.
Big love.
Nicholas from life. Okay,
beautiful.
so that was amazing, Sam.
Chilling crime cases are mysterious, but finding coverage shouldn't be. With the State Farm Personal Price Plan, you have options and can personalize your plan to help create an affordable price so you can get back to cracking all of life's bigger cases. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can choose to bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Head to statefarm.com to get a quote. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Some flavors can only be crafted by nature. One sunny day, a honeybee discovered a mysterious apple blossom and carried its pollen to a Honeycrisp tree. Months later, something extraordinary was born. The sugar bee apple, with notes of honey, caramel, and molasses, balanced by bright sweetness and an extra crisp crunch. Sugar bee apples elevate everything from charcuterie boards and salads to baked treats and everyday snacking. Ready for some inspiration? Download our free recipe book and discover delicious ways to enjoy sugar bee apples at hellosugarbee.com. Sugar bee apples, from bee to you.
You know that thing where you get an amazing pair of shoes at a really great price and want to tell everyone about it? Yeah, so do we. Here at Designer Shoe Warehouse, we'll give you something to brag about. Like the latest styles from brands you love, or the trends everyone's obsessing over, or shoes that make you feel like, well, you. So go ahead, show off a little. Find shoes that get you at prices that get your budget. Head to your DSW store or DSW.com today. DSW, let us surprise you.
And now we have Listener Tale. Hoarders Have Secrets.
Hoarders Have Secrets. I've never seen that show on TLC.
No, that sounds like a great show. Hoarders Have Secrets. Period.
I would watch that because
I
I
would
can't
too.
watch the TLC one. It's so sad.
No, it's awful.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
Hi, you two beautiful humans.
Hi.
Also, shout out to Deb. Now, my name is Casey, and you can use it.
I like that
Smiley
name.
face. I submitted this listener tale previously, but was a complete hot mess and ended up not attaching the story. Facepalm.
We all do those
However,
things.
I am proud of actually writing it down and have my mother's blessing to share with the world through your podcast. I love your show and await eagerly for each episode to drop. It's the only thing that gets me through folding laundry. In my head, we are true best friends.
We
You have
are.
also introduced me to Buffy. Although the episodes weren't coming out fast enough to keep up with me binging the series. Sorry, not sorry.
It was so hard for me to not do that.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, and now we're on to True Blood. You should listen to it.
Go watch the
your True
rewatcher.
Blood. Anyways, please enjoy the attached double space putifa. Please advise that I've also attached pictures of a real life severed finger and proceed at your own risk in viewing. I appreciate that. I think it's awesome though. I've also attached a picture of my fur baby who just turned 1. Love you both.
HBD, fur baby.
Hello, you can use my name, Casey. I can't believe you're actually reading this.
We
I've listened
are.
to you for years, and I'm a big fan. Currently planning a tattoo in commemoration. I could not say that word of mine and your weirdness. I love that.
Hell yeah, let's see it.
I haven't written any. Let's see it.
Let's see your
Let's
tattoo.
see it, Casey.
We want to see the commemoration.
I want to see it.
Stop, commemorate, and show us.
You are getting a tattoo. No, I had it, but
It was finished.
You know, I had a bad sleep score. I had a bad sleep score.
I'm being so mean to Alaina today.
Everyone thinks that I'm mean.
I can be a little
She's
mean.
being very Miranda Priestley today.
I'm channeling the energy.
You were. You're method acting. Yeah. I haven't written anything in years as I am a college dropout and it is not required at my job.
I get it.
Please allow some grace in the grammar and run-on sentences. Also, this story is still developing as the years roll by, so this is as it stands now.
Damn.
To be honest, I don't think I ever had a listener tale to contribute until my friend gave me a dumb bitch moment and reminded me of this tale. Small disclaimer. The part of my extended family in this story is in no way a reflection of my immediate family, and my mom has overcome so much mental turbulence from them and her childhood abuse.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm happy that she's overcome it, but I'm sorry
Yeah.
that she experienced it.
I'm from a town in Utah where me and my high school sweetheart raised our fur baby. My mom grew up in a more rural town 30 minutes south of where we are now. My grandma and grandpa had become special needs foster parents and eventually adopted 8 kids.
Damn, good
that
for
was
them.
that was in addition to the original 5 kids they already had that included my mom. Her childhood was rough for many reasons.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Is that 13 kids?
That's a lot of kids. Yeah.
Yeah, I just did quick math. Look at me. Whoa.
Her childhood was rough for many reasons, including she was the only girl of all boys, and my grandma had an addiction to hoarding. I am talking like TLC series level of hoarding. Let us fast forward to a couple of years ago, and my grandma's health was rapidly declining. I'm only going to spare some of the details, as I don't want to steal from the true point of this story. But with her needing a lot of assistance and the condition of the house was in, my mom opted to put her in a care facility. With her out of the house, my grandpa's health was also not the best. And having 4 of my special needs uncles in the house, he also needed a lot of assistance. That's a lot.
That is.
My mom's sister and I took on the responsibility of taking dinners down, taking them to appointments, and even started shoveling the garbage out that had overtaken the house.
Oh, that's awful.
I got to the point where my poor grandpa couldn't do it on his own anymore. And after my grandma passed away, he went to the assisted living facility as well.
That's like so sad, but I'm also so glad that he got to live in like
Yeah.
a clean place at the end of his life.
Exactly. With everyone out of the house, we began work on cleaning out the house to figure out if it was even possible to sell or if it would have to demolish it and sell the land. Let me tell you, it was not for the squeamish.
Oh.
For years, my mom tried to give us a relationship with my grandparents, and we would often go down to visit, even if we had to stand by the front door because there was nowhere else to go.
Oh, wow.
I thought I had built up a tolerance for the smell and disaster. However, there were parts of that house that not even my mom had seen in 30 years.
Oh my God.
A lot can get buried in that amount of time. It took 17 dumpsters of garbage to get through the first 3 rooms, and that is just what my family was able to accomplish. Animal trigger warning. Ugh. We did find several dead cats and lots of rats.
That always happens on that TLC show, and that's a
'Cause they
big
get
part
lost.
of why I can't watch it.
One room was filled from floor to ceiling with clothes mixed with human feces.
Oh, man.
Don't mean to overshare and gross you out, just trying to convey the nastiness that was there and the condition in which they were living in.
It's sad. It's a mental illness.
It is. We ended up being so overwhelmed emotionally and physically by the job that my mom and her oldest brother made the decision to sell the house as is. Some very talented and determined DIYers bought it and picked up where we left off.
Wow, that's remarkable. I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't know that either. Where does the true crime start in all this, you may ask?
I'm asking.
Now, here's the part of the story that we're all here for. While they were in the middle of renovating in the cold storage basement that nobody had accessed in years, they found a freaking severed finger. Pictures are attached if you can handle it.
What?
Girl, I can handle it.
We know you can. I just gotta see it.
You can. It was preserved pretty well from my non-medical opinion in a small glass jar.
Preserve?
And in a jar.
Hello?
After taking pictures and reporting it to the police, small town, so likely nothing will come of this, we promptly went to visit my grandpa to see what the hell he knew about this. He told us that he had seen it before, but he didn't know what to do with it, so he just put it back and didn't say anything to anyone.
Grandpa!
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
I'm tired of this, Grandpa! And he said,
And
that's too damn bad!
That's my severed finger.
It's not.
Wow.
That's the problem, it's not his severed finger.
Not. He then refused to talk about it any further. What? My grandpa was a more quiet person and was definitely not the dominant personality in my grandparents' marriage. When we were getting stories for my grandma's funeral, her sister mentioned several times that he would just go along with whatever plan or manipulation she had going at the time.
Yikes.
Was he afraid of my grandma? I now found myself asking. Turns out it wasn't the first off-color thing to happen in that house.
Oh, man.
As I mentioned earlier, my grandparents fostered many special needs kids and adults. Hold on to your butts. One of the little girls went missing shortly after arriving in their custody.
Oh.
My mom was younger, so she doesn't know if she just ran away or something else happened. In fact, the girl's family would drive by my grandparents' house when they were outside on the porch and stare them down.
Oh.
The family was convinced that they did something to her, even though there was nothing to suggest foul play. But because it was the 80s, nothing was really done about it to find out either way. Was that the kid's finger?
Is it a kid's finger?
Actually, it's probably not. Looks more like an adult size.
I literally was reading along with you, but I didn't even see the next part, I swear.
Was it a kid's finger?
The way you just
Actually,
answered.
it's probably not. Looks more like an adult size. But still, someone, apparently me, is the only one asking these things. My mom had to deal with all of this along with the passing of my grandma, which brought up some conflicting feelings from her own childhood trauma of things that I can't even scratch the surface of.
I'm sure.
My mom is superwoman strong.
Oh.
So many questions, some of which are, who is missing this finger? Who put said finger in a jar? Why did nobody question the girl's disappearance? Are my grandparents criminals?
Yes.
I know this isn't the most exciting.
Babe, pause right there. Babe, we know a lot of No, here's the thing. We don't know a lot of things, but one thing is for sure. Your grandparents are criminals. And that's the name of this episode. Listener Tales, your grandparents are criminals.
Absolutely.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Are my grandparents criminals?
Yes.
I know this isn't the most exciting listener tale you have gotten.
It's pretty up there.
Yeah. But I finally had something to contribute. It was also fun to write this down as it became a good party anecdote, which is how it got the name The Lone Phalange.
The Lone Phalange.
The Lone Phalange.
I like phalange better. It's a little French.
Thanks for letting me share.
You betcha.
Keep it weird, but not so weird that you had a severed finger in your cold storage and not tell anyone about it. Also, don't keep it so weird that your foster kid runs away and nobody cares. And don't keep it so weird that you have a hoarder house that could be full of other possible human body parts. Bye.
That was heavy, babe. That was heavy, babe.
I look over and you're just like,
I'm just lost in thought, lost in the sauce.
That's some other mother shit.
That is some other mother shit.
That's some other mother shit.
That was fucking crazy.
Like, damn. That's
all right.
Wild.
Hopefully,
and again, your grandparents are criminals.
Yeah, your grandparents are criminals, babe.
Holy shit.
Hopefully, I've been watching so many of Ryan Lil's TikToks lately.
Ryan Lil is one of the funniest humans
on the planet.
And also one of the sweetest humans.
All of the above.
If
you don't follow Ryan Lil, get out of here.
Ryan Lil Washington. Follow him on everything.
Follow him, bye.
Get his books, Into the Pines.
Oh, so good. Our quotes are on them.
It's true.
All right, for listener tale, not all ghosts are evil.
Agreed.
Yeah. Right, Nicholas?
Right?
Hello, weird and wonderful ladies. First of all, thank you for your captivating content. You're welcome. And for your equally captivating and often hilarious personalities. You are great. Thank you.
I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, only two, you and Mr. Ballin. We love
Oh,
Mr.
shit,
Ballin.
Mr.
We're
Ballin.
network
He just
brothers
came
now.
over to Sirius.
Yeah,
From Wondery.
Came to the good place. Stumbling across one of your listener tales was what got me hooked. My name is Mark. Feel free to use it and any other names mentioned in this tale.
Mark!
I am 65 years old and I no longer give a shit about what people think.
Mark, I literally love you.
Mark, I turned 65 today and I also don't care what
She
people
also
think.
doesn't give a shit. So that's great.
If you're not watching this, that's so confusing for you.
It's true. Trust me, it makes sense.
Mark, I love you. All right, so okay, on with my tale. I would truly like your point of view as to if the spirits in this tale are evil or if they're trying to be protective. So this story is 100% true. I know because it happened to my wife, my son, and myself back in 1975.
Hell yeah.
We will call this moved in, moved out 2 days later.
Okay.
In March of 1975, my wife Angela and I were expecting our firstborn, and in expectation of his arrival, had just purchased our first home.
Oh.
Then that's beautiful. Congrats, retroactively.
Yeah.
The night before we were due to move in, my wife went into labor. Our son came into the world at 3:56 a.m. Amazingly, I remember every detail of that night and the following 2 days as if it was today. Mark, I never gave you permission to make me cry like that.
Seriously, never change.
The morning after his birth, I gathered a few friends and moved all our crap over to our new home. This took all day and I didn't have time to set everything up. So I put a mattress on the floor in the bedroom and set our son's crib next to it. The rest of the stuff was piled against the walls and sliding glass doors, which is important later in the story. Angela and Johnny were released from the hospital that evening. So I locked up the house and went to pick them up, then stopped for dinner with our friends Scott and Debbie. After dinner, the four of us returned to the new house. When we went to go in, I noticed the front door was unlocked.
Ooh.
I know when I left that I locked all the doors and the windows. I shrugged it off as being the real estate agent, just checking up.
Ooh.
Angie put our son to sleep in his crib, and the four of us adults visited and drank a few brews until around 11 p.m. when Scott and Debbie headed home. I locked the front doors, 2 locks, handle and bolt, and we went to bed. As newborns do, our son woke up at around 2 a.m. screaming to be fed. Before I could get up to get him, I felt movement on my wife's side of the bed and heard my son quiet down. Assuming my wife had handled the situation, I went back to sleep. Well, you know what about assuming. It makes an ass out of you and me.
It does.
It does. I found out the next day how true that was. I woke up before my wife headed to the kitchen to make coffee. To my pleasant surprise, it was already brewed and waiting.
Oh.
Again, assuming my wife had woken up early and started the coffee and then went back to bed. I poured a cup and turned to go into the living room to sit and drink my coffee. That's when I noticed it. Baby powder. Splotches of baby powder were going from the coffee pot, through the kitchen, out the living room, beyond the still locked front door and into the driveway. I checked through the house and all the doors and windows were still locked. It was strange, to say the least.
Yeah.
But not beyond the type of prank that my friends would pull. So you're thinking maybe this is your
Yeah.
friends. I didn't let it get to me until later that evening. That evening, Scott, Debbie, and 2 other friends all met up for dinner. As we were sitting having a casual conversation as we ate, I asked Scott if he was in on the baby powder prank. His response was, "Baby powder? What are you talking about?" That told me he was not in on it.
Oh, no.
I proceeded to tell him about it, and he couldn't figure out how it was done either. But it was a few minutes later that sent chills down my spine and made me question my sanity. When my wife thanked me for getting up to care for our son at 2 a.m. and for putting him in bed with us. I was stunned speechless. How do I handle this? Do I tell her that I didn't get up and take care of our son, let alone put him in bed beside her? She would freak out and think that I was lying or fucking with her. What? So I just sat there, nodding my head in stunned silence.
Honestly, that's probably smart in that situation.
Yeah, because she's literally like a brand
And
new
in front
mom.
of people, you're just like,
And
yeah,
in
you
front
know?
of people, yeah. So we returned home around 9 that night and found nothing out of the ordinary. Doors and windows still locked. Our bed frame and box spring leaned securely against the sliding glass door leading to our carport. So I didn't worry too much about the strange things that had happened, telling myself that there was a logical explanation for it. It's important at this point to inject the fact that we had earlier that day unpacked a lot of our belongings and had put up shelves and pictures in the living room and the bedroom. One of the shelves I had installed was above Johnny's crib and held an array of bedtime storybooks and stuffed animals, toys, etc. The installed shelves in the living room held our collection of fantasy figures, crystal dragons, carved wood wizards, and various Dungeons and Dragons game equipment. You guys sound awesome.
Truly.
Okay, on to what caused us to move out the next day and put the house back on the market.
I forgot it's like 2 days.
I
they're in
forgot
there.
that was it too. Angie put our son to bed, and her and I snuggled on the couch and watched a movie before going to bed. I slept hard that night. Didn't hear our son wake up for his 2 a.m. feeding or his diaper changes. I woke early, about 5 a.m., and got up to make coffee and surprise my wife with breakfast in bed. Mark!
A good man.
I noticed upon getting up that our son was sound asleep, snuggled against his mother. I saw no baby powder this morning. However, the coffee was already brewed, and mine and Angie's coffee cups were set beside the coffee maker, along with the sugar bowl and the creamer. I chose to ignore this, and I just made breakfast. Biscuits and gravy, eggs, ham, and English muffins with butter and jam.
Holy shit, Mark.
Angie is a lucky lady. I fucking love biscuits and
Truly.
gravy. I placed Angie's breakfast on a tray with a cup of coffee, prepared to her taste. Listen to this.
I mean, Mark.
A dream.
Mark forever.
I picked up the tray and I turned to go to the bedroom and almost dropped the tray because on the floor, not more than 3 feet away from me, sat a single red long stem rose in the center of a ring of, you guessed it,
baby
powder. What the fuck?
But like, this is so nice.
It's all so lovely.
It's so nice. Like, is this ghost making you coffee in the morning? Because like,
No, he or she
sick.
literally is.
That's sick.
And they also tended to your baby in the night,
Yeah,
perhaps
that's-
twice.
This is A+ behavior, to be honest.
But also, is it being nice to like lure you into a sense of trust?
I know, I don't trust it.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that there was no one else in the house, and Angie and Johnny were still sound asleep. So I squatted down and picked up the rose, placing it on the tray and mumbling a thank you under my breath to whoever provided it.
I love that he's just like, thanks.
He's like, yeah, we'll go with this.
Yeah, appreciate it. And I love that they were just like, here, babe, add this to the
You
tray.
need this.
This is the pièce de résistance.
Yeah, of course.
I love that.
So I took the tray into Angie, woke her up with a kiss, and gave her the tray. Being very careful not to wake Johnny, I picked him up and put him back in the crib. I gave Angie a good morning kiss and went to get my breakfast. And as I entered the kitchen, I noticed that the circle of baby powder was gone, with no sign of it ever existing.
What the fuck?
That's insane. I picked up my breakfast and joined Angie. We ate and talked about things that newly married couples discussed until we had finished eating, and John woke up needing a diaper change. I took the trays and dirty dishes into the kitchen as Angie placed Johnny on the bed to change him. I put the dishes in the sink and rinsed them, then I unlocked the front door. That's when I heard Angie's bewildered call for me. I went into the room and I saw Angie holding Johnny tight to her and staring at the crib. I turned my gaze from Angie to the crib, and what I witnessed was, as a new parent, terrifying. In the center of the crib, exactly where my son had been moments ago, was stacked all of our books. Not just the bedtime stories, but Dungeons and Dragons books as well. Angie and I stared at each other for a moment, and I could see the fear in her eyes. I took Johnny from her and told her to get dressed. I swear that was the quickest I have ever seen any woman get dressed.
Oh my god.
Within 10 minutes, we were in the car and headed to Scott and Debbie's house.
What the fuck?
While Angie and Johnny stayed inside with Debbie, Scott and I returned to the house to get a few needed items and lock up. When we entered the bedroom to grab the diaper bag and bottles, we noticed that the shelf was torn from the wall and was in the crib as well. And the bottom of it had collapsed and was on the floor. I have goosebumps all down my arms and legs right now.
What's so weird is that we're like, wow, this is like really nice. And then we were like, I don't trust it though.
And then it
that
got
started
so
happening.
dark.
What the fuck?
Oh, I don't like this at all. Scott and I just looked at each other, grabbed what we needed, and left quickly, almost forgetting to lock up. If our son had been in the crib, he would have been crushed.
Yeah.
I didn't know until later that night, the night before, neither Angie or I had gotten up and put Johnny in bed with us, or had gotten him his bottle, which was on the bed when Scott and I had returned.
What the fuck?
It almost feels like there's like two energies at play here.
Like one of them was trying to get him out of the crib.
Yeah.
Because that was not a safe place.
Yeah. Damn. What the fuck?
Yeah.
We didn't go back to the house and we put it on the market that same day. So that's my tale. What do you
What
think?
the
There's
fuck?
no doubt that there was a spirit in that house. But was it potentially harmful or was it a protective spirit? You decide.
I think there was two,
I think there was two.
at least.
I think
Yeah.
there was two, or I think there was one that was, like I said earlier, like trying to lure you into a sense of trust and calm and then like fucked with you for
But
whatever
I think like they're
reason.
moving the baby, so it's like I think there was two. I think one was trying to cause damage.
Yeah. Ugh.
Damn.
Okay, so thank you so much for reading my tale, and stay weird, but not so weird that a ghost prepares your coffee for you and then moves your child only to nearly crush him and spreads baby powder all over your house. Looking forward to future podcasts full of your unique outlook and humor. Keep up the great work. A loyal listener and fellow weirdo, Mark. P.S.
Oh,
I
thanks.
apologize. Yeah, thank you. I apologize for the long story.
Never.
Please don't. But sometimes the details make the story.
They really do.
Follow up. Recently, I visited that town in Oregon, and out of curiosity, I drove past the house. It was still there. In the front yard was a young couple and their daughter. The couple were about the same age as my wife and I had been when we purchased this house, and their daughter was about 5 years old. I stopped, introduced myself, and explained that many years ago I had purchased that house, and explained to the couple what we had experienced, and I was curious if they had any similar experiences in the house. The young woman chuckled and said, "You're talking about Mabel."
Fucking Mabel.
Hello?
Tell me about Mabel.
I was dumbfounded. She went on to say that Mabel had been a huge help over the 5 years that they lived there. That more than once she kept them safe from everything from a fire in the basement to a break-in. It seems I may have jumped the gun on moving out. Mabel, they had discovered, had been a young single mother who was the original owner of the house and had passed away in the late 50s in a car accident. Her newborn child had survived the accident and was raised by her grandparents. And get ready for it. The young woman who was living in the house, that was her grandmother.
Holy shit.
Yup, her mother's mother was in fact the very spirit that to this day takes care of their family and keeps them safe.
I love this.
They intend on never moving and will pass the house on to their daughter when she's old enough.
And Mabel will take care of her.
That was the most beautiful place to end that listener tale,
Mark, you just gave me full chills.
Yeah, that's a beautiful story. So it was just one energy who was like, I don't know, Mark, maybe you
there's
messed
like a weird little yucky energy that Mabel was trying to get rid of.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I was about to tell you just messed up when you installed the shelves.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
shelves
maybe
are
there's
hard.
that as well. Shelves are hard.
Wow, guys, that was a solid ass batch of listener
That
tales.
was a really solid batch of listener tales.
Yes. We had the mom turning off the street lights. We had a peeing on a rapist computer.
Hell yeah.
We had fucking Mark out here making ghost breakfast.
We had chained up men in closets.
Chained up men in closets.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was
a good
wild.
one.
Wait, we missed one. Oh, we
Oh,
had severed
we had
fucking
severed fingers.
I think that was my trauma of that story,
Yeah.
just like protecting me.
You were like, forget about that.
I was like, I don't remember.
No, we had severed fingers.
Yeah, we had severed fingers.
Those were great.
Yeah.
I love them. You guys rock.
You rock.
We
Out
got
loud.
We got Mark. We got Sam. We got
Rose.
Casey. We got
And Casey.
Rose.
Boom. You guys
Killing
rock
it.
out loud. We love you. And we hope you keep listening.
And we hope you
Keep it weird. But not so weird that you don't send your listener tales into morbidpodcast@gmail.com. Please make them a puttifa and, I don't know, make a snappy headline.
keep sending them because these are
Subject
too
line.
fun.
They're the best. We love this.
We never want to run out.
And we'll see you next month with a pretty solid set of costumes.
Pretty solid.
And with
Pretty
that,
solid.
we leave you.
Goodbye.
Oh, you gotta rip off your wig. It's anticlimactic.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie. When you use Angie for your home projects, you know all your jobs will be done well. Roof repair? Done well. Kitchen sink install? Done well. Deck upgrades? done well. Electrical upgrade done well. Angie's been connecting homeowners with skilled pros for nearly 30 years, so we know the difference between done and done well. Angie, the one you trust to find the ones you trust. Find a pro for your project at Angie.com.
Every wireless service comes with a cost, right? Wrong. The Text Now app lets you do your thing for free. Get real talk, real text, and 5G data for must-have apps with no monthly bill. Need more data? Add it right from the app. Done? Go back to free. No long-term contracts, no pressure, no surprises. Just wireless that works around you. Text Now. We've got your back. Download Text Now in your app store today. Wireless plans require the purchase of a SIM card. Visit textnow.com for terms and conditions.